You're watching Pyro Power.
Feel like Kobe, I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me, I don't care if you pushing 40. You can never little bro me. You're on step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats. Circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's a reach. We ready.
Hello, Pyro family. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience with us is fruitful. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. And we do hope you consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
With me now, in your word, turn to the book of Jete Viticus. And your word says, bitch, I ain't friendly. Now that's enough to preach right there, huh? Huh? He follows and read, I don't fuck with y'all bitches. Won't he make a thing plain? Yeah, we don't serve a God of confusion. My God, follow with me here. Try to take who? It ain't enough of y'all bitches. Your word says, do you think I cannot call on my Father and he will at once make available to me more than 12? You're not in your word on today. You're just not in your word.
I want to give it up for Sister Taylor. Y'all. Sister Taylor, we thank you, Apostle Taylor, for coming through and giving us a good Sunday, or Friday rather, lamentation on today. A little sermonette, if you will. I am here with the national supervisor, the melanated, proficient, gorgeous, handsome Darius Lightsey. How are you, brother?
Thank you. I am so happy to be here on this glorious Friday. Sis gave us a word coming into the building.
A word.
I'm on fire from it.
On fire. We want to thank you so much. Hey, Major Boys, what is going on? Good afternoon, everyone in the building. Good afternoon, beautiful Baldwin. Thank you so much. Cupcakes is in the building. What? You see how she is? Everybody crusty Baldwin, and they ain't not crusty about me, honey. They're not crusty about me. This is good Fenty Beauty and Natorium. Thank you so much. You see it glowing. You see it. Why are you in the shot? Why are you in the shot? Hold on 1 second, ladies. All right. You are not supposed to be in the shot. Okay. We done fixed it. All right. Here we go. But yes, there's nothing crusty about the cupcakes. Anyway, how are you, Darius? Are you feeling blessed and highly favored?
I am. It's been a long week, but
yes,
I'm grateful to still be here, to yet be on this side of the dirt. Anytime you wake up on this side of the dirt, you know what? A lot of people have been saying that cupcake that I have been glowing. I don't think I'm with child or anything. I don't know what it is.
You sure about that? National Supervisor?
I'm sure.
All right, National Supervisor. We're gonna keep it.
Crazy boys.
We're gonna keep watching. We're gonna keep watching you, making sure, because you're looking. You are. And I have seen your photos on the social medias, and you have been glowing a little extra this week.
I don't know what it is.
If Dr. Holt was here,
I'm like Mary. It's the God in me, I guess.
Hallelujah. We thank you. I'm at the store. I could grab you a test. We thank Sister Cupcake for her Deaconess Cupcake, head of security. We thank you so much. She always comes through.
Give me one cupcake. Give me one.
Get one for just GP. Okay, we thank you so much. We want to thank all of you guys for coming on through. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help the algorithm, and we want to expand our growing Pyro family. So thank you so much for tuning on in. For those who are going to be watching on the replay, we want to thank you. And for those who are watching on Bullet and Flight Radio, make sure that you are tuning in every time. You can go ahead and text Blaze, BLAZE. That's right, BLAZE to 833-793-2423. We want to welcome everybody on into the building. Come on through. We want to thank you. Come on through. And we want to thank our mods. Thank you so much to our gladiators, Cupcake and Dr. Hole. We thank you for all that you do. We know Dr. Hole is with Trade right now, so we're gonna give him a break on.
Oh, that's why Mother's missing. Okay.
Mother Hole is missing because he is busy doing the Lord's work. As you say, he's doing the missionary work. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Dr. Ho is at his homecoming child. Y'all pray for him and all of his orifices. We want to pray. We want to ask God to make sure that there is enough lube in the shelves at CVS, Rite Aid, and all of the other convenience stores, as well as the Good Fleet. We want to.
Oh my.
Oh, Major, you want this? Hold on. Cupcake, don't make me come through the screen saying that crap. Ooh, child. No. We don't want no violence. Not on.
Mm-mm.
We love you all. Good old Pyro Media love. Oh, okay, let's move on. All right.
Yes, let's move.
Today we're talking about Shots Fired. That is our title of the episode on today. We're going to be covering Monique and DL Hughley and all of the Monique stuff that has been going on this entire week. We're also going to cover Joe Budden's raggedy, crusty, ashy behind. We'll get to him in a minute. But we have lots more in store. But we do have some announcements. So let's get to the church announcements, shall we, Darius? First up, make sure that you guys are following Pyro Media Network on all social media platforms so you can get all of the announcements on today. Also, speaking of announcements, we want to shout out our brother from another mother, Dr. Dante Morrison, on his return to Pyro Media Network. He has a show which debuted last night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 5:15 Pacific Standard Time. You can catch it every week. It's called Conversations with Clergy, and it's there to bridge the gap between medical researchers and the faith community. So yes, we are looking forward to helping him with his mission on bridging the gap and doing the thing. You know, shout out to Dr. Morrison. Yes. Make sure you guys, Dr. Dante Morrison, if you will. Yes, I brought some and come for you. Ooh, child. All right, let's keep moving. Make sure you guys also check out the hotspot. It is only $5 a month. It is our Patreon. We have some goodies up in there. We've been really putting in some goodies. If you guys can't find the Drake video, don't worry, we got it.
I saw it.
Yeah. But if you know, because they take that stuff down quick. But if
some people don't believe that's him.
Some people are saying it's AI. Some people are saying it's not him. Some people are saying that it is. I don't know.
All I can say, if it was Drake, my.
Well, listen, I wasn't impressed. But you know, I'm sure some girls are. I'm not particularly a size queen, but I just wasn't impressed. But I also am giving him credit. If it wasn't you, Drake, then prove it. Come to me in Darius's office and prove it to us.
All I can say was my.
My God.
Sure look good tonight.
Ooh, you better sing it. When you text, did you feel it? Did you feel it in your shots? I can't know right about your kidney supreme.
My. Help me say my.
All right. Well, we got some programming announcements. The Neutral Mavericks did return this week. Shout out to Just Dominic. Also, make sure that you guys are, speaking of Just Dominic, wait, do I have anything else? I think that is it. Yeah, nothing else on the announcement. Just the Neutral Mavericks returned, as well as the Pyro Power Hour reality TV edition returning this week as well. So shout out to the returning of things. Speaking of Just Dominic, make sure you guys are Just Dominic, go over and give him some love on his nomination for his Gospel Choice Music Award on the song that is All Praise. And that music video, he's getting, I think it's a video project of the year. And we collaborated, Bullet and Flight Productions and Pyro Media Productions collaborated to create that video for him. So it was a fun collaboration. And yeah, shout out to Just Dominic. Congratulations.
All right.
Yes. We got some talent over here. Yes.
All right. Praise the Lord.
Praise him. All right, y'all. It's time for some breaking news. We have some things. Hold on. Let's see. I'm at okay, there we go. Okay, let's get into some breaking news, y'all. We got some stuff to talk about. Not too much in the news, but in the breaking news rather, but because I want to get into the this docket, yeah. Cupcake, what was it that you called the docket before? We're gonna change it? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, let's get into the breaking news. Child. First up. Okay. So a special counsel report, Robert Hur's report released Thursday did not charge President Joe Biden with a crime, but it painted a picture of a forgetful commander-in-chief who failed to properly protect highly sensitive classified information. A depiction that could hurt Biden politically. Take a look at his response. Actually, let me finish this up. The special counsel report found that Biden willfully retained classified information, including top secret documents, and knew he was in possession of some documents as far back as 2017, and shared some of that information with the ghostwriter of his 2017 memoir. Take a look at his response to that report.
All right, we want to get you to Leesburg, Virginia now. President Biden there delivering remarks at the House Democratic Caucus Issues Conference. He is replying now to the ruling from the special counsel. Let's listen.
Over the 2 days of October the 9th, 8th and 9th last year, even though Israel had just been attacked by Hamas on the 7th. I was in the middle of handling an international crisis, but I was especially pleased to see the special counsel make clear the stark differences between this case and Donald Trump. As the special counsel wrote, and I quote, "Several material distinctions between Mr. Trump's case and Mr. Biden's are clear." And by the way, this is a Republican counsel. Most notably, after given multiple chances, this is the continuation of the quote, he returned classified documents and avoided prosecution. Mr. Trump allegedly did the opposite. This is the continuing quote. According to the indictment, he has not only refused to return documents for many months, he also obstructed justice by enlisting others to destroy evidence and then lie about it. In contrast, Mr. Biden turned in classified documents to the National Archives, the Department of Justice, consented to a search of multiple locations, including his homes, and sat for a voluntary interview, and in other ways cooperated with the investigation. That's the distinction, among others.
Okay. So what are your thoughts on this? Because I have a couple of thoughts, but I would love to hear yours. So go on ahead, sir.
So I'm not. So I knew that they weren't going to press any kind of charges because President Biden was totally cooperative, with the investigation. What I did not like was, and I'm surprised that the Department of Justice allowed this, the comments, that made him appear to be a nice old forgetful old man who was too sweet to prosecute, something along those lines. I think that should not have been allowed to have been in the report, whatever the specific language that the special counsel used. I didn't like that. It seems highly political. If you're not going to press charges, that's all that should have been in the report.
I agree. I agree. But I also feel like this is what he did last night. He should be doing more often because it's showing strength. It also shows his cognitive skills because that's what they're arguing about, right? They're arguing that
They got a guy. They got a guy that thinks he's still running against Barack Obama. They got a guy that confuses Nikki Haley and Nancy Pelosi. They got a guy that gets the names of world leaders mixed up. I mean, let's be honest. Both of them are old.
Yeah.
But if I got to pick between the two, it's going to be Uncle Joe every time.
Every time. What's going on, Michaela? She says it does make him look less of an old man, like he knows what he's doing. That's what I'm saying. And this is what I mean. This is what Darius talked about last week or last Friday regarding messaging. And this is what we've always been kind of, and a lot of people have been saying regarding the Democrats and his administration, that messaging is an issue right now. The Republicans are constantly going at it, and they're using Fox News. Whoopi Goldberg talked about it on The View this week as well, where why are they not going on stuff like MSNBC and using the MSNBC as a way for them to push their messaging and their stuff, just like the right wing goes on Fox News. So they have an opportunity to go on The View. They have an opportunity to go on ABC, a lot, NBC, CBS, all this other stuff, whatever. So they have more mainstream media than others than the right wing does, because they only have Fox News really to really push their propaganda. So why are you not utilizing?
Oh, they got
CNN.
Newsmax, and they got a lot of these podcasts and stuff.
Yeah, nobody's looking at that stuff. But you know what I mean? Like it's like you have all of these things, and it's just not, in my opinion. I feel like stop waiting for the crisis to come in and push what you are doing. Major says Biden still can rise to the occasion when he has to. That's what I'm saying. But why wait until you have to? You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I think it's time for Biden and the Democrats to be much more aggressive in their messaging. The one thing about the Republicans, people tend to go along with them because they see their propaganda all the time. They're constantly receiving their messaging.
Yeah.
The Democrats have got to push back just as hard. They got to be out there pushing their message. Biden has got to be out here pushing this message, but he also has to appear. He got real upset because you telling this man that he didn't remember when his own son died.
Right.
That was, first of all, what did that even have to do with the classified documents? Nothing.
Exactly.
But yeah, he's got to get much more. He's got to get out there. He's got to get much more forceful.
Yeah. Major Boy says, what's going on, Keats? Major Boy says, however, I need our VP to show her face more often than not, and not especially at times like this. I agree. I think we need more of the administration as a whole to start pushing out the agendas and not necessarily like letting people know, like crisis management, but also talking about the wins. That there's a lot of things that Biden has done that is not really being talked about, and Trump keeps taking credit for it. So I think a united front. Agreed.
Yeah, but vice presidents are largely behind the scenes. They don't really want the vice president out there more than the president.
But Biden was out there.
Yeah. But that's what I said. Vice presidents are largely unseen. They work behind the scenes.
Yeah, but
I am a proponent of, especially. I think Kamala does need to be out there more.
Yeah, but
to be honest, this election is probably more so even about her.
Yes.
Than Biden, because if they win re-election, there's a lot of doubt as to whether he will make it another 4 years.
Absolutely. And my thing is this, let people know. And I feel like during the Obama administration, that whole like the VP sits in the background kind of broke with Biden, because Biden did make his face known. He did push agendas. He did, go and do a lot of media and stuff like that. So he did a lot of, stuff he was in the background. He never usurped or tried to upstage President Obama, and we're not asking Vice President Harris to do that. We're just saying go out there and spread the message. And it's not just them two. You have a whole administration What send your Secretary of State, send your secretary, your chief of
And
staff.
and even you have a lot of popular Democrats. Like at some point, they're going to put Barack and Michelle Obama out there. Hillary Clinton. These Democrats that have a lot of
pull.
They need to pull them all out and have them, promoting their messaging.
Yeah, absolutely.
But get Bill, call Bill.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. So like, there's enough Democrats and enough in the administrations for everybody to take a. You go on The View on Thursday. You go on MSNBC on Tuesday.
I'm gonna tell you who I like. I'm gonna tell you now. This is a bad sister out of the House of Representatives. I'm from Texas. Jasmine Crockett.
Auntie Jasmine, and she a Delta too. Auntie Jasmine.
When I tell you she don't play with Marjorie Taylor Greene and them girls up in the upper, she don't play with them. Nancy May, she don't play with them.
Put her out there. Put her and AOC out there. There's enough of y'all out there.
She's young and Gen Z will relate to her.
Right. But anyway, I guess, Lord. Right. All right, let's move on. We're gonna keep you in prayer, Uncle Joe. But we need to see you more out there. We need to see more of this vitriol to let people know that you are not weak, that you are not brittle. Are you old? Yes, absolutely. Do you have some concerns? Maybe, but at the end of the day, you need to show them that you can do this. Show up. Anyway, so more than 1.3 million tons of cocaine was seized from boats during 3 separate operations in the Caribbean Sea off Colombia. The country's Navy said yesterday. And the crew members of one of the suspicious vessels abandoned ship when they saw authorities closing in. In total, the Colombian Navy and Air Force seized 1,342 kilograms of cocaine that would be valued at $45 million on the international illegal market, officials said in a news release. Was this Griselda? Let me stop. Authorities said the first operation was carried out near Tintipan Island, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, off the country's north coast. Units from the Coast Guard working with an Air Force plane detected a suspicious vessel in the area. After noticing the authorities approaching, the crew members fled the scene, leaving the boat abandoned. The Navy said without disclosing whether the suspects were captured or managed to escape. Officials who boarded the vessel said they found 21 packages containing 526 kilos of cocaine. My God. That was just the first operation. This is a lot going on.
Ooh, baby, that's a lot of bump.
Is that a nose, Keats? A mess. That's a lot. They messed it up. They messed it up. Let me stop. I'm gonna leave this so alone. Well, that's 1.3 million tons of cocaine less that we're gonna see in the United States. Praise Jesus. All right, I blame Sister Blanco. All right, we're leaving. Let's go. Let's get into do we have let's see here. Oh yes, what's happening today? What is happening today? It looks like it is National Pizza Day. Okay. Join us on February 9th as we celebrate National Pizza Day. It's hard to imagine that before World War II, pizza was little known outside of Italy or Italian immigrant communities. This cheesy disc went from a niche cultural meal to the star of the show anywhere it turns up. Let's hear it for pizza. Yay, pizza. I wholeheartedly approve this day. Oh, you like pizza, Cupcake? Okay, all right.
All right, Pizza the Hut.
Come on. I prefer Domino's actually, but that's here nor there. Let's go ahead and get into some birthday shout outs. We got in Aquarius season. Do you know when Aquarius season ends?
Nah, I don't really care about Aquarius.
Okay. We're gonna wish a happy. Okay, we eat pizza all the time, right? I know that's right. Okay, okay, listen. Okay, pizza. All right. Let's go ahead and wish a happy birthday to Michael B. Jordan, born February 9th, 1987. He's just a year younger than me. Yes, you're younger than me. In Santa Ana, California, Michael Bakari Jordan is an American actor. He is known for his film roles as shooting victim Oscar Grant in the drama Fruitville Station 2013, boxer Adonis Creed in the Rocky sequel film Creed in 2015, and the entire Rocky Creed series, actually, or trilogy, and main antagonist Eric Killmonger in Black Panther in 2018, all three of which were directed by Ryan Coogler. Shout out to Ryan Coogler. Jordan's television roles include Wallace in the HBO series The Wire. Oh, I forgot about that. Reggie Montgomery in the ABC series All My Children. Oh, yes, that's right. He was Reggie. My mom is a huge fan. You know what, Cupcake? Ever since Dominic told you about Dave Bautista, you have been on him. Michaela said, hey. All right, let's move on. Anyway, happy birthday to you, sir, and all your accolades. Thank you for all that you do. Oh, he was a Human Torch Fantastic Four. Yep, all that stuff. Cool. We know. Okay, great. Happy birthday, girl. Bye. Honorable mentions goes to, first up, Bruce, born February 9th, 1965 in Atlanta, Georgia. Bruce Church is an American actor and stand-up comedian from Atlanta, Georgia. He grew up in the Bluff, one of the city's roughest neighborhoods. He was the host of BET's Comic View and has appeared in various stand-up comedy specials and television series. He was also a spokesman for Popeye's Chicken and Biscuit. Hey, Dominic, what's going on, kid? Yes. Wait, what did you say? There is.
I said, give me a 2-piece and a biscuit.
Okay. And happy birthday goes to Michael Collier, born February 9th, 1957 in Chicago, Illinois. Michael K. Collier is an American actor, comedian, entertainer, voiceover actor, television, radio personality, and author. Born in Chicago, Illinois, Collier was raised in the Robert Taylor Homes Public Housing Project and later relocated to the Morgan Park area. Collier attended Morgan Park High School, graduating in 1975. Shortly after high school, Collier attended Olive Harvey Junior College and later Chicago State University. Happy birthday to you, sir. And last but not least, we want to give a happy birthday to Sanjay Williams. Sanjay Williams was born February 9th, 1997 in Jackson, Mississippi. Sanjay Williams is a dancer best known for appearing on the dance competition reality show Bring It. She took part in the show as a member of the dance troupe Dancing Dolls member. She began dancing at age 5 and joined the Dancing Dolls in 2012. Shout out to her. And we want to open up those gates of heaven because we do have a happy heavenly birthday, which is going to none other than Major Harris. Are you related to Major? Are you related to Major Boyce? Anyway, Major Harris, February 9th, 1947, born in Richmond, Virginia, and he transitioned and passed away in November 9th, 2012. Major Harris III was an American R&B singer associated with the Philadelphia Soul Sound and the Delphonics, early 1970s to 1974. His biggest hit as a solo artist was the 1975 single, Love Won't Let Me Wait. Happy birthday to you, sir, and thank you for all your accomplishments. And a happy birthday to everybody born on February 9th. Yes. Whew. Darius, this is like Darius's least favorite segment. Like, he just hates it. You good, Darius? You're right there, National Supervisor.
Happy birthday, y'all Aquarius people.
Oh, so it's just this time. So when we go move on to a different zodiac, you'll be okay? Okay, let's move on. Let's go pay some bills. This is a great time to pay some bills. Happy birthday to all my Aquarius sisters and brothers. Yes. Happy birthday. It's just her face that they're just like her daddy and her sister's face. What are you talking about, sis? Oh, she's talking about what's her name? Sanjay. Yeah, she does look like her daddy a lot. But anyway, let's get to some commercials, and when we come back, we got to pay these bills. When we come back, we're going to get into
I'm going to the powder room for a second.
All right. Well, you go and do that. We'll be right back.
now catch the electrifying sounds of Bullet in Flight Radio anywhere you go? Yes, you heard it right. Tune in to the high-flying beats and soaring melodies by downloading the TuneIn app on your mobile device. Just search for Bullet in Flight Radio and hit play. It's that easy. And if you have a smart device like Alexa or Google, just say, "Hey Google," or "Alexa, play Bullet in Flight Radio on TuneIn." Experience the rush of adrenaline wherever you are. Listen to Bullet in Flight Radio on TuneIn using your Alexa or Google devices. Soaring through the skies has never sounded this good. Don't miss out on the ultimate musical journey. Tune in now to Bullet in Flight Radio on TuneIn and let the music take you on an unforgettable ride. Get ready to elevate your listening experience. Brought to you by Bullet in Flight Radio.
Because self-care should be luxurious. Luxe Noir.
Are you ready for enlightening conversations that transcend boundaries? Get ready for Conversations with Clergy, brought to you by the HIV Vaccine Trials Network. In partnership with the world's largest publicly funded international collaboration, the HVTN is dedicated to evaluating vaccines to prevent HIV and COVID-19, but their impact doesn't stop there. The HVTN is at the forefront of advancing vaccinology, social and behavioral sciences, statistics, immunology, and even contributing to the research on tuberculosis and COVID-19 vaccines. By supporting Conversations with Clergy, the HVTN not only brings you thought-provoking discussions, but also contributes to the global effort to combat infectious diseases. Tune in, stay informed, and be a part of the change. Conversations with Clergy, supported by the HVTN, empowering conversations, empowering lives. Join us in this journey of knowledge, understanding, and progress. Conversations with Clergy, proudly brought to you by the HIV Vaccine Trials Network, because together we can make a difference.
We're black, y'all, by popular demand. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are just tuning in, do me a quick favor and hit that like button, share and subscribe. It does help the algorithm and it does help grow our family, our Pyro family here. Shout out to all of our sponsors, Bullet in Flight Radio, the Black of Me Apparel, and our newest sponsor, HTVN, the HIV Vaccine Trials Network. Shout out to them for supporting and sponsoring the Conversations with Clergy. Did you miss Dante, Dr. Dante? We missed him over here. So it's nice to see his face back over. Shout out to it. And shout out to Bullet in Flight Radio. Today is Dance Party Fridays over on Bullet in Flight Radio, the #1 progressive Christian and inspirational radio station in the world. You guys can go ahead and jam over there throughout the entire day. Let's get into it. Y'all need something from Beauty Supply? Sure, why not? You know, we don't we ain't gonna knock a sponsor. Yes, go ahead and bring them on.
Yeah, I love some beauty regimens.
Okay. Major Boy said, Darius, all of us Aquarius people are not bad, just a few above.
Let me clear this up right now. I did not say any of the Aquarius people are bad. Now, you probably sense my lack of enthusiasm for the Aquarius people, but no, I have no hate in my heart. No nothing for anybody that is. I
have a lot of Dr. Holt's an Aquarius, Tasha Champion's an Aquarius. I know a lot of Aquarius. Major Boyce is an Aquarius, so praise him. Praise the Aquarius. All right, let's move on. Let's get into the rundown, shall we? It's time to get into the rundown. First story up. Are you ready for this, Darius? We got a lot to talk about, so let's buckle our feet. Let's get into it. First up, great news. Vanessa Bryant unveils, the first of 3 new Kobe Bryant statues. The new statue that will be placed outside of the crypto arena shows Kobe pointing to the sky following his legendary 81-point game against the Toronto Raptors in 2006. Vanessa explained that Kobe picked the pose himself. So if anyone has an issue with it, tough stuff. Take a look. Anytime, girl.
I don't want to reveal too much about the statue before you see it. So I'll leave you with one of my husband's amazing quotes. Leave the game better than you found it. And when it comes time for you to leave a legend. And that he did. So much goes into this process, and I'm really grateful for everyone that helped make this special day happen. And for the record, Kobe picked the pose you're about to see. So if anyone has any issues with it, tough It is what it is.
All right, ma'am. All right. All right, Vanessa, she get a little spicy, and I get it. Yes, absolutely. Rest in power to the Black Mamba. Yes. So yes, we exactly. We don't care what you got to say about it. Mm-hmm. And she said what she said. But you said thanks for clarifying, bro Derek.
Happy to.
All right. Well, shout out to the legend that is Kobe Bryant. Happy heavenly. I was going to say happy heavenly birthday. But happy days are coming forward, and I'm looking forward to seeing the support that continues to go around Vanessa and the rallying around her. She seems to get stronger every day. I know grief is tough, so, and I know she really loved him, and he really loved her. There was never any scandal, to my knowledge. There was never any scandal around their relationship that I can remember. So he had
to go buy the ring.
Oh yeah, never mind.
That's all right. That's in the past. It don't matter now.
That's in the past. But I think he really loved her. I really do. And you know, people make mistakes. I get it. You know. But I think he really loved her. And it's a shame that he's gone, because he was a powerful talent. So, but yes, very nice. But the way these people stealing statues, I know you better put some security around it. It better be bolted to the ground. Whew. All right, let's move on. Bad Bunny. I don't know what's going on with the light skins this week, but there's a lot going on with the light skins. No shame. I am light skinned myself. But you know what happened with Drake and the leaking of the footage? If you guys want that, go over to our Patreon. So, and allegedly, that was him. Allegedly. I want to make sure that we're very clear on that. We don't know if that was Drake or not. Okay. But Bad Bunny did a live, and he was giving the fans a bit of a show. Take a look. Sir. Hold on. Let's look at that again. Sir, okay. What was that about? Should we do that again just for testing purposes? Let's get over it. Oh wow. Okay. What are your thoughts, Darius?
No complaints here.
I mean, I just for one more time, I just want to make sure that because you know we have to.
Come, let me get my magnifying glass.
Right. Well, let's look a little closer. Let's see if we can enlarge this real quick here. All right. What are your thoughts, sir? What are your thoughts?
Heavy.
Not my people, Michaela. You just as light as me, girl. You never any booty pics. That's Sean said, "Ooh," he said, "You saw right? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure. What you say, child for? Mm-hmm. Cupcake's been a little fresh this week. First it was Dave Bautista. Now it's Bad Bunny. Isn't he with somebody? Who is he with? I thought Dave Bautista, not Dave Bautista. Bad Bunny was with somebody. Isn't he with somebody? He has a girlfriend or something. I don't know, but I think you need to go to Darius's office. He needs to have a meeting with you. He needs to. Stat. Get to his office. Stat.
Which Kardashian was he with?
Darius, why are you rubbing your head? That's what I'm saying. No, he's single. He broke up with a Kardashian. Which one, Michaela?
Look, stay away from them damn Kardashians. They are cursed.
Child.
Every man that get with a Kardashian wind up being ruined.
The witches of Eastwick, honey. I'll keep my comments to myself. What you got to say, girl? Which Kardashian was it? Was it one of the Jenners? Trust me, I don't want or need anything a Bad Bunny guy. I know that's right. Shout out to my brother-in-law. Ken. Oh, he was with Kendall? She's not too bad. She's not too bad. If I'm gonna let one give one a pass, it would be Kendall. She's the least problematic.
I think the whole damn family is cursed.
Let's move on. Oh, and we were having a good time too, and here he come. All right, so while Bad Bunny was over there rubbing all of them.
Yes.
Meanwhile, while things were going, getting stiffy with Bad Bunny, Joe Budden and his podcast gang had yet something else to say about Megan Thee Stallion. Would they keep Megan in her mouth or in their mouth? Like, I just don't understand. This comes after her number one off of her album Hiss. Take a listen to what they said in the Brain Cells.
Period. That a song with no hook where you just firing at niggas and with that long speech in it, like we was talking about. Like, so for that you was to go number one. Yeah, that's big. That's big. Gotta give it to him. Gotta give it to him.
Think it's real? Personally? No. Because don't y'all say people could trick and play with the numbers, right? No, I don't think that. I think it's real in that sense, but I think it was machine play behind it to make that happen. That's what I mean. So it ain't real.
It's real because it happened.
Yeah.
It's real because it happened.
But it's manufactured.
Yes, that's the way it's manufactured, for sure. But I don't want to diminish it. It's still an accomplishment.
Not organic.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Salute to her either way. All right. I'm leaving it alone.
You do that a lot. You step on people's moment a lot.
Fair.
You take
because y'all tap dance around it and you know what we think.
Highlight that somebody's experiencing.
Y'all know what y'all.
And
y'all
you
know
immediately get to stepping on that shit,
man. Because I'm not here to sugarcoat this shit. We can see through certain shit. It's the same fight that Nicki been talking about. The machines and the manufacture of this. Bro, I saw fucking I think it was there's a contest going where you could.
I can't do it anymore. Who is he? Like, who is he?
I'm so tired of anything Joe Budden and his crew got to say.
And for once, Joe Budden didn't he wasn't super hating on her. For once. But it's like, come on, girl. Your hater is showing. Right? Your hateration is showing. He just mad none of his albums ever hit the number one. Kayla, shots fired. My God. It's the voice for me. What's the voice? Does it soothe you, Major? Is that what it is? You like the voice? Do you like it when they talk like this? What's going on? Anywho, I don't know what their problem is with Megan. And I just don't understand it. It's really, really weird. I feel like they have a specific issue with Megan. Like it's so weird to me. But anyway, speaking of other issues on in the streets, a Los Angeles judge has issued a ruling regarding a permanent restraining order request against Doja Cat's brother. The Shade Room had previously reported that the filing was made by the siblings' mother in January. In court records obtained, Doja Cat's mother, Deborah Elizabeth Sawyer, appeared for a hearing on January 31st. The records asserted that the hearing was held at 8:30 a.m. in Department Z of the Los Angeles Superior Court. Additionally, Judge Karen Makowitz, forgive me for mispronouncing her name, presided over the hearing. According to court records, Judge Makowitz granted Sawyer and Miles Dlamini the permanent restraining order against Roman Delantio, forgive me for mispronouncing his name, Dlamini. Radar Online reported that Miles is Sawyer's grandson and Ramon's 13-year-old son. A minute order court filing indicates that Sawyer has been appointed as the legal guardian of Miles. Furthermore, the restraining order will remain in place until midnight on January 31st, 2029. My God. Additionally, the order is to be enforced throughout the United States and prevent Ramon from abusing, harassing, threatening, or having any contact with Sawyer and Miles. Dlamini is instructed to stay 100 yards away from the pair, their home, job, vehicle, and school. Despite the judge's approval for Sawyer and her grandson and restraining order, the restraining order indicates that Judge Makowitz did not grant additional protection to Doja Cat. Lastly, the minute order court filing indicates that Dlamini did not appear for the hearing. He will be given 30 days upon being served the court order to retrieve any belongings from his mother's property while accompanied by a law official. He is also instructed to enroll in a battery intervention program by March 15th. Whew. What are your thoughts on this? Darius?
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really sad
Mm-hmm.
what is happening. I mean, you got a grown man that is physically assaulting his mom and sister,
Mm-hmm.
and he need to get his ass whooped. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they have to go to this lengths to protect their safety. He needs to stay far away. There needs to be no contact, and it's
Yeah.
always hard with his family because family tugs on your emotional heartstrings, so to speak.
Yeah.
But yeah, baby, we can't have no parts.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go, Darius. Team whoop that. I know that's right. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about Master P and Snoop Dogg. So apparently they are taking Walmart and Post Foods to court, accusing the companies of using deceptive practices to intentionally keep their Snoop cereal brand off of shelves. According to the lawsuit filed on Tuesday, Master P and Snoop are accusing both companies of acting in a, quote, diabolical and, quote, underhanded manner by, quote, hiding boxes of Snoop cereal in stock rooms and allegedly coding the product not to be put out on store shelves. The suit claims their practices have hindered the duo from profiting from the cereal sales. Take a listen to they retained attorney Ben Crump. Take a look to what he had to say.
Okay to sell all the products that Snoop endorsed. Those are all over the store, on the aisles everywhere. Those products are owned by majority corporations. But when you had a product that was black owned, a black business, they put it in the back of the storeroom. And so we want everybody in our community to join us in saying that during this Black History Month, we want the message to be loud and clear. We stand with Master P. We stand with Snoop Dogg. We stand with Brothers Foods, Walmart, Post. Until you do right, don't expect us to continue to support you if you're not going to support our black businesses.
Until you do right by me, nothing. That's basically what he said. Until you do right by me, nothing you do is going. My God, on today. I don't know how Ben Crump has the time to do all of the stuff that he does. Didn't he just have time? Didn't he just go and do the or start working on the case that's happening in Mississippi? I mean, like with the over 200 bodies that were found in that field. Child, it's a lot going on. And shame on you, Walmart. What kind of BS is that? Don't you have enough money? And why wouldn't you want to put it out to get more money? That's crazy to me. Insane in the membrane. Let's see what the people say. I understand, but I ain't buying no damn cereal from Masterpiece. But it's the fact that it wasn't even put on the shelves. That's crazy. Because if they're gonna do that to Master P and Snoop Dogg, who else are you shelving? What other Black-owned businesses are you shelving that you're either profiting on and or that you are not helping because they may not have the money to do this. Every time they can put us in the back of the bus, they will. Chow, a hot mess express. Whew. All right. You got any thoughts on this, Darius?
No, I mean they got a case, they need to pursue it.
And pursue it hard. All right, last but not least. Oh, well, actually, no, that's not our main story, but last of the stories.
Hallelujah.
Nearly 2 months after actor Jonathan Majors was convicted of reckless assault in the 3rd degree and a harassment violation involving his ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari, 2 more women have come forward to accuse the actor of abuse. According to Rolling Stone, Emma Duncan and Moira Hooper alleged Majors was physically and or emotionally abusive during their overlapping relationships. Duncan claims that on multiple occasions from 2015 to 19, Majors was physically violent with her. She claims in one alleged fight in 2016, Majors allegedly choked her and threw her body across the room and threatened he was going to make sure you can't have children. Majors denied these accusations. Hooper, who dated Majors from 2013 to 2015, after meeting at Yale, claimed Majors was deeply controlling and she was not allowed to speak to anyone about their relationship. Majors attorney Prior Chandri spoke out saying Majors was young and insecure during that time period and is embarrassed by some of his jealous behavior. Interesting. Thoughts?
I got questions. By chance, are these women Caucasian?
Let's look.
Huh?
Let's go find out and look, because I have a feeling in my Shata Shando that
I mean, it's wrong to physically abuse anybody, no matter the race, but I just want to know, are these Caucasian women?
Emma Duncan is Caucasian. And let's see what Moira Hooper looks like here.
Yeah, I can tell with that name. Yeah, she Caucasian.
So she is also
I'm not telling people who they should date, but what I am telling you is when you are a Black man and you reach a certain level of success, you have to be careful who you let into your orbit, because people don't want to see you where you are. Everybody is not going to be happy. They will smile in your face, and all the time backstabbers, they're looking for the soft space. So our Black men that are in sports and who actors, professional actors who are in the public limelight, they have to be careful. You know, I'm not telling you who to date, but what I am telling you is be mindful, baby. And no woman gonna do you like a sister.
Thank you for them lamentations, National Supervisor, because I absolutely agree with you. Okay, let me tell you something. Cisgender, heterosexual Black
and what
man.
they're doing with this is they're gonna ruin him from ever getting any work. They are actively trying to ruin this man's career.
You gotta watch.
Leave them snow bunnies alone.
I think this is aftershocks, though. I think these are aftershocks from the Grace Jabari trial, and I think that these are going to dissipate after a while. I give him about another year.
If in fact he did do any of these things, he needs to be in counseling for that. He needs to seek professional help. If he has anger management issues, whatever, he needs to seek counseling for that. But leave them snow bunnies alone.
These are all alleged, and if you did, I'm gonna tell you right now that Megan's not gonna stand for that. I'm letting you know right now. So you better treat her. You better treat her. I'm just saying. But we're gonna move on. But yeah, I agree with you, Darius. You guys need to walk out where you stick your ding-a-lang. All right, let's get to the story of the day, y'all. This is the head story of the day, of the week, if you will. Monique has been in the headlines all week, child. Like, has been in the headlines because she has been shooting up. So shots have been fired. She has been just shooting up a storm. She was recently on Club Shay with Shannon Sharpe. And she had her, for those who have not watched it, I highly implore you to watch that show or watch that episode so you can have full context. But in there was a she was really throwing shots everywhere. But in one of her comments on Club Shay Show, the interview, she mentioned Charlamagne the God and the Breakfast Club. Take a look at what happened this week. Charlamagne had issued an apology, but take a look. Let's take a look.
The breakfast nubs called me the donkey of the day. And they had a whole call-in. But you didn't do the same thing when you found out we settled. Now all of a sudden, don't nobody know what a settlement is. We just won't throw it away. So with that Netflix special, it was just like, no, guys, I gotta stand up.
Now, if you remember Monique back in the day, like 2018, called for a boycott of Netflix, saying they lowballed her. Monique said in an Instagram video that Netflix offered her $500,000 for a comedy special. And she pointed out Amy Schumer was offered $11 million, Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock $20 million. I gave her donkey of the day for that because it was, in my opinion, that Monique, wasn't on the level of Dave, Amy, and Chris. And she came on Breakfast Club and said this.
And what happens is when you're basing off of what you're assuming, and then you give me a title of donkey of the day. Is your mother still alive?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're from what city in South Carolina?
Moncks Corner, South Carolina.
Moncks Corner. And if I was to call your mother or your grandmother, could they tell me stories of inequality that they had to deal with?
Absolutely.
So would your mother be a donkey?
Ooh, girl.
No.
Would your grandmother be a donkey?
No.
I need you to explain how you gave me the title because you're not explaining it. You're going off of what I assume. But because you're on that microphone, and when we open up these microphones, we know just how powerful our voices can be, don't we, Angela?
Yes, we do.
And we know that what we say can become law. Correct, Lenore?
Absolutely.
So when we do that, we must then explain it to our community because we know how poisonous it can be when we put things out, but we can't back it up. We just say it.
Monique, you were right. I had no business speaking on your business, okay? There's absolutely a pay discrepancy for Black women. Black women are typically paid only 67 cents for every dollar paid to white men, and the wage gap actually widens to 65 cents on the dollar for Black women who hold doctorate degrees compared to white men with the same education, okay? Not to mention, all the proof is in the pudding. When you see a company as big as Netflix with all the money Netflix has, they could have dragged this out, okay? They settled with Monique, okay?
So, we don't need to continue on. He apologized, and as he
made him look like a damn fool.
She did. And at the end of the day, it all comes out in the wash. So, she had her receipts. A lot of people, a lot of people ate their words when Monique first came out with this. And it's taught our community a lot too, that we can't just jump and bash our queens immediately, when they come out with something.
And I think that the issue is Monique has always been talking about inequality.
Mm-hmm.
Black women on the whole don't make as much money as even Black men, and there's a disparity between Black men and white women and Black women. There's a huge disparity. This is about disparity.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I personally feel Monique is a lot more talented than what was the woman that got the $11 million?
What's her name?
Whatever her name is, Amy
the
Schumer.
white girl.
Whatever.
Amy Schumer, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I personally feel like Monique has a resume and a talent that surpasses, but because she's a Black woman, Black people are always expected to settle for less.
Mm-hmm. Especially black women.
Yeah.
But that was not the only shot that she fired. Now Charlamagne's,
Oh baby, she got Tiffany Haddish ass together too.
She did. Well, we gonna let her be on that one. But she said, "I got stuff to talk about, honey. I got stuff to talk about." But she also talked about she mentioned D.L. Hughley. Now they went back and forth. She has been going back and forth on this with him. He responded after the initial take what we give you, Gail. That right, exactly. But we have D.L. Hughley responded after the initial interview. Take a listen to what he says.
Well, Club Shay is getting messier and messier. It's almost like Wendy Williams didn't go anywhere. She just got a weight set. So Monique was on. Every time I see Monique these days, she's on doing some greasy ass video with her and her daddy complaining about something or working out. I don't know nobody that work out that much and gain weight unless every crunch you do has got Captain in front of it.
Oh, girl.
But apparently she goes on Club Shay and tells the story about how she came on my radio show and I wasn't there at the time. And my co-host Jasmine Sanders played a game that we played all the time with everybody called Would You Rather. She apparently was so offended by that she said she got off. She called me. Monique did, and she said I was very dismissive, like, Monique's a liar. When Monique did call me, I heard her complaints. I listened to her, and I pulled the segment. So if I had been as dismissive as she alleges I was, that segment would have aired. It didn't because I respected her wishes. She's a liar.
Okay, so that's all fine and dandy. Okay, I hear you, sir. But I just think that some of the low blows were a little too much. Yeah. It was also revealed that after he did that, Monique and her husband did a live on social media and talked about that she's going to be joining. I mean, they talked about a lot of different things, and they also addressed D.L. Hughley. We don't need to go into all of that. You can go to her page to hear what she said and what they said. But she also addressed that and made it known that she is going to be touring with Cat.
I want to talk to y'all about our brother, Cat Williams. Now, y'all know that is my fraternal twin brother, non-biological, okay? And I want to tell y'all about my twin brother, Cat Williams, baby. Guess what? I'm going to be joining my twin brother, Cat Williams, on the Dark Matter Tour. So I'm excited. We are excited. I cannot wait to see y'all, Connecticut. I see y'all tomorrow night with our brother, Cat Williams, Albany, New York, with our brother, Cat Williams. And I'll say this too, and I told him this. I said, for as funny and as talented as you are, your heart is far bigger.
So she goes on to praise Cat Williams and all that jazz. Then she responded, and then he responded, and it's basically been like this all week. Like it's been a little crazy. It's been a little crazy, but he responds to their live with.
All right, I'm taking time to respond to Monique again. She made another greasy ass video with her daddy. We kind of relitigating some of the stuff she said on Club Shay, where she talked about how she was on the show and somebody, they played a game, Would You Rather? And I guess she felt like they insulted her husband's sexuality, which is interesting because she can always talk shit about everybody else's sexuality. But I guess her husband's sacrosanct, he's off limit. But a hit dog will bark unless his mouth is full. But she talked about, well, she didn't actually call her lawyer. Who the fuck would be afraid of your lawyer? Your lawyer, you mean the lawyer that did your contract? The lawyer from the firm of Negro from Ghetto Got Him and Gone, that lawyer? Who the fuck afraid of him? He couldn't get your name right on the ticket. He gonna get it right on a legal document. It didn't happen because we decided it shouldn't happen. You didn't need to, because we respect people. We don't have to do things for clicks. They took it off because you asked me to, because I respected you at the time.
Okay, so you guys can go to his page to see the rest. I'm gonna let you go first, Darius. What are your thoughts on this? And then I'll say my thoughts.
I mean, both of them seem to be determined to get the last word. And honestly, this is her even, all this stuff. People don't see the gamesmanship here.
Mm-hmm.
She goes on, she does this interview with Shannon Sharpe. Very similar, almost exactly what Cat Williams did. And then he's got a major tour, which he sold out just about all his shows after he did that interview. Now Monique is joining the tour. She does this interview. Now she's joining the tour with Cat Williams. This is all showmanship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I absolutely.
As long as they go back and forth, we're gonna be talking about it.
Yep. They're gonna be in the headlines the entire time, and guess who's benefiting off of it? Both of them. Both of them are benefiting from all this. But I have to say that I do not appreciate some of the things that DL has been responding with her on. I feel like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep for you to kind of, talk about her weight. It's not that deep for you to kind of, disrespect her. She's still a woman in our community, and she's still a queen in our community. And regardless of how you feel about her, you need to respect her. And because all she's been doing, and I watched the interview, she did not really go in on DL like she did on that comedy special that she did with. So I don't know why he's that upset. But he has a right to respond. He has a right to say what he needs to say, whatever. I just think this is silly. And I really would like to see healing and collaboration, or just healing and then go your separate ways. But this is silly. Really,
I don't think there's gonna be no healing moment there, baby. They just gonna have to go their own ways. Some stuff you just not gonna heal.
That's true. Some things you just gotta leave in 2023, 2022, 2020.
There's some folks out here that have wronged you. Now you can forgive them for you and
right.
move on.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that we're gonna have no reconciliation.
Right.
That don't mean that we ever have to speak again.
Yeah. Apologies don't mean that you get the same access. Absolutely.
I don't need no apology.
Not apologize. Hilarious. But yes, thank you guys so much for this. That's gonna do it for today. Yes, money is the motive. I agree with that absolutely. But I also think that as far as Monique is concerned, I do think that she is just kind of using this time to kind of vindicate herself, to kind of get things off of her chest and to express herself. That's just my
I mean, you got to think of, they labeled this woman a problem because she quote unquote complained.
Yes. And when you deep dive into it and you look at all of her receipts, it's kind of like, damn, Oprah and Tyler, y'all did. And Tyler admitted that he did certain things to her. So it's kind of like, girl, what's going on? What's going on? But yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Why my tiger thing just went off. Hold on one second, y'all. This has been going on. I'm probably buying this today. For sure. This is stupid.
Oh, Lord Jesus, I need a nap.
Oh yeah, you're on a different time zone. But yes, all right, y'all. So we're done for the day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We hope you guys enjoyed the show. Definitely make sure that you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe button on the way out. And if you're watching on the replay, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. You got anything else before we go?
I don't.
All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna praise on out with our brother Darryl Walter. Shout out to him. All right, y'all. Let's get out of here. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Let me hear the worship. Where's all of my praise? Praise on, man, bang, bang. Praise on, praise on, praise on, praise on, Lord. Praise on, praise on, praise on, praise on, praise on, Lord. Praise on, praise on, praise on, Lord. Praise on, praise on, praise on, Lord. Let me hear the worship. Praise on, praise on, Lord. Let me hear the worship. Praise on, praise on, Lord. Let me hear the worship.
Thank you for watching Pyro Media Network. For more information, please visit pyromedianetwork.com.